Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Patricia Botoft, and if you're new here, you are welcome. Sit tight and join the fam. On my channel, I love to make videos about visas because I like researching and more about visas, travel, lifestyle, and few other things. But today I'm gonna give you the guidelines step by step how to apply for your Schengen business visa. I have been applying for my business visa through the Danish embassy for some time now, and I think I'm in a better position to show you guys step by step how to do it. So sit tight, buckle up, and let's just go straight to the point. And I'm really sorry guys for the background noise. The cleaners are cleaning the room, and I needed to make this video now today as I have been postponing it, so I decided to come and sit in the garden and do it. So please forgive me for the background noise, the sound, and then just try to listen to what I'm trying to say. Okay, business visa is relating to the purpose of visiting a business or company for meetings, seminars, recruitment, training, or any other work related activities. You'll be seeing me looking down, up, on and off, because I have stated my bullet points down on paper. You know, it's like cracking your brain on paper. First of all, I like to make things as easy and simple and organized as possible for you guys. That's how exactly I do mine. I like things to be very organized, so that's exactly how I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you the computer screen to give you a proper and better understanding of what we are going to do. Number one, checklist. Okay, so guys, in order to check for our checklist, we come to Google and we are going to search for Schengen business visa checklist, Ghana Danish embassy, and then we click enter. It will bring us to this page, and you should always check the https vfsglobal.com. That is the first line, the Embassy of Ghana Accra business visa checklist. So we click on that, and here is it guys. This is how the business visa checklist look like. You can see on the top is written the Embassy of Ghana, and on the right is business visa checklist, and it reads the applicants. Your application and document will be delivered to the embassy, and your case will be processed by the embassy as soon as possible. The embassy only accepts documents in English, French, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish. Documents in other language will not be accepted. Let me zoom in so you can see it properly. On the left it says missing documents. Beside this type of visa, that is if you have a normal or ordinary passport, diplomatic passport, that is your travel document. And second is application form duly completed. Next one, receipt, less than 6 months old passport, photograph in color with good resemblance, and they've written the measurements they want. 3, current passport should be valid for at least 3 months beyond the intended duration of stay in the Schengen area. The passport must have at least 2 blank pages to affix the visa. Copies of passports pages must be in color. Previous passport if you have any. So this is how the checklist looks like. So in order not to make the video too long, now we know the checklist. If you scroll down, you see all the things they have written that is required of each applicant to follow and bring the relevant documents. Okay, so guys, now that we know our checklist, this is what I like to do to give me a clear picture of the checklist we just saw. Okay, so guys, I summarized the checklist on a Microsoft Word like this on the screen. I like to summarize the checklist in my own terms and in my own understanding on a Microsoft Word. You can also write it on a piece of paper, anyhow that will works fine for you. So I like to write it as bullet points down, and I write the checklist step by step, and then I will be taking or cancel as and whilst I get that document ready. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little more time to explain step by step the checklist. Number 1, it says a signed invitation letter from the inviting company on a company letterhead stating the reasons for your travel. In this case, the company that is inviting you would have to write a letter on their company letterhead stating the reason for your travel, for the business travel, what you're going to do whilst you are there, and any other future plans. It needs to be stated in. Number 2, your own letter for multiple or single visa entry visa, and stating your reasons why you want to travel to the Schengen area. And I have written it optional, if you can see on the screen. It's optional because the embassy doesn't really ask for this. If you check on the checklist from the embassy, it's not stating, but I would really suggest, it's very, very important you add your own letter stating and in your own understanding the reason why you want the visa, and if it's multiple or single entry visa, whatever entry visa that you want. It's very essential that you write your own form of letter and explain vividly little about why you want to travel, to help the embassy better understanding your reasons why they should grant you the visa. Number 3, Schengen visa application form, in other words your cover letter, filled and paid online. Previously you could just print the Schengen visa application form, fill in with pen and just go to the VFS manual, but now they have updated, they have advanced, which is very, very super duper, guys. So it makes the work very easier also for we the applicants. So you can just go to the website. I'll put all the link in the description below. You can go to the website and then you can fill your cover letter, the application form online with the details and everything, and then receipt will be sent to you, and then you can book your appointments. Number 4, one recent less than 6 months old passport size photograph in color or the normal size. So your passport photo, don't bring some old passport photo you have in your wallet or in your box and place. You always have to make sure at least it's not less than 6 months old. So if you don't have, you better take a new passport picture. Number 4, flight reservation, and here is very, very important, guys. You have to make your flight reservation and never ever buy a flight confirmation ticket. Don't pay for your flight ticket not until you are sure the embassy have called you, you have your passport, you have opened it, and then you have your visa. Until then, never buy a flight confirmation ticket. You always have to buy the reservation. I once did such just stupid mistakes, especially when you are new in travel. You do all sort of crazy stupid mistakes. I went there, I think I've said it in some of the other videos. I went to the KLM office to buy my tickets, and then they asked me, luckily enough, the man asked me if I have my visa. I said no, and then he said, okay, then please madam, go to the country embassy where you wish to travel, apply for it, and then after you come and buy your flight ticket. So it would have been stupid of me I didn't know, and if the man wouldn't have asked me, it would have been really frustrating, annoying if I have paid for the ticket and then I didn't get my visa, and then I would just lose my money, so always have your flight reservation. Number 6, your bank statement in the last 3 months, duly stamped and signed by your bank, showing movement. They want to see if there has been some movement in the account the last 3 months and there's enough cash for your travel. The embassy doesn't care even if a company is sponsoring your entire trip whilst you are there. If the inviting company is sponsoring everything, the embassy still wants you, the applicants, your bank statement. So if your account is not healthy, you better find a way to make it healthy. And when you go to the bank, you can tell the bank official that you want your bank statement is for official use for visa, and then they will of course automatically know what to do. They will print it out, stamp, and then sign for you for your visa. Depends which embassy you are applying your business visa through. Some will require 6 months bank statements, and mostly I think it's 3 months. So you should always go to the embassy website where you wish to travel, and then make sure you find the proper information, because they keep updating. And one thing I've noticed is, if I apply for my visa today, the following year or the next 2 years, when I go to apply for my visa, there has been some slightly change in the rules. So it's very important. Even after me saying this, you have to still go to the website and check for yourself, please. It's very, very essential. Number 7, proof of profession. So if you have your employment contract or whatever that shows you are working, any document from the company, you just need to attach it. Number 8, your pay slip for the last 3 months from your company. You need to attach this. Number 9, proof of accommodation. So in this case, if you have booked a hotel, you can show them the hotel reservation. If you'll be staying in an Airbnb, hostel, or if you have a house that you'll be staying, you need to put in the address or something like that, for them to know where you'll be staying. Number 10, tax clearance certificates. Like this I'm showing on the screen, that is my tax. So if you have any form of receipt that shows you're paying tax and all that, you can add that. Number 11, travel insurance. This is a demand, and this should cover your entire duration of stay in the Schengen area. Number 12, your current passport. You should always make sure your passport is valid for at least 3 months beyond your intended stay in the Schengen area. So you often have to check your passport if it's soon expiring and all that. Make sure you have like 2 or 3 blank pages, so there's space for the embassy to put in your visa stickers. Wow, it's getting late already. I need to wrap up very fast. Last but not the least, copies of your previous passport, if any, the biometric page, all the visa stamps and the stickers. You need to print that as well from your previous passport. That is, if you have any of that. And lastly, our appointment letter. So guys, now we have finished with our checklist. We have our documents, everything. The next is our appointment letter. So guys, after we have booked our appointment and then we submit our visa, this is a notice. You may be required by the embassy to submit additional information, additional relevant documents based on your employment status, if you are self-employed or employee. Also, it might differ depending on the country you will be applying from, whether through the Netherlands embassy, Italy, Germany and all that. But most of these things we have done today is almost the mandatory things all the embassies require of each applicant to bring. There can be a little slightly different document, again depending on the country you are applying through. So guys, that's the end of this video. It's dark, and if you have any questions and answers, comments down on the comment section below, I would really appreciate. So guys, see you in my next video.